Well, thank you very much, Comrade Mahia, and to celebrate and honor our Reverend. Am I allowed to remove my mask?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Comrade Mahia, and allow me to honor Dr. Magaya here present, Reverend, and also my comrade, President Tasa, for being here. My sister from Zilasu, Comrade Zengi from the media platform, and all of you. First, I want to start by just apologizing for a late start. This was due to the organizers and the challenges that we had around coordination. But thank you for your patience. I don't need to say much. You know that I'm not the one who is supposed to have been here. President Mnangagwa is the one who was supposed to be here because he was the father figure and also the leader of our movement. But because he's not here, I was also part of that movement. I'm representing him. I'm also representing those ideals that we stood for during that time. This is a very important platform. You are aware that from a political perspective, we've already, as a party, resolved that we are going to encourage the dissolution and dissolving of individual institutional voices or individual voices, and make sure that we magnify and amplify the collective voice of all Zimbabweans. It's no longer time for us to be divided in our little silos. It's now time for us to be united. This is no longer time for partisan politics. This is now time for collective action. And this platform is a citizen action. We are not going to be coming to this platform as politicians. We are coming to this platform as citizens. We are also inviting even ZANU-PF, because hunger knows no party. This has nothing to do with partisan politics. It has something to do with our collective being and our dignity as a people. So we would encourage ZANU-PF to also join the convergence of forces, because if they are a force, they must also be part of this. If they are citizens, they must all be part of this, because what we are having in this country is a clash between those who have power and those who have none. And citizens have no power. They need to come together and realize their power. So this platform for us is very important. It's a convergence platform, and we're willing to converge. We'll bring our own abilities, our capacities to support this so that we're able to move forward. Any nation is ultimately determined by what it seeks to achieve. And what we seek to achieve is liberation, democratization, transformation, so that we're able to realize our full potential as a people. So I don't want to say much. I'm here to add the voice. And when I'm here, I'm carrying more than 2 million voices, not just of voters, but of Zimbabweans who believe and who are clear that what we stand for should be defended in the collective. We amplify and support the voice from ZCTU, the voice from the church, the voice from the students. And I believe that next time you are going to invite more veterans, because they are very important to be part of this. Don't leave them out. We need war veterans to be part of this. We need women, even women organizations to be part of this. We need everybody to be part of this. Those who are willing to participate in defending our country. I want to thank you. Thank you, Comrade Mahia. Two questions. First from the casino. What is it that is going to be done differently? Is that correct?
Yeah.
What is going to be done differently is citizen mobilization and citizens taking the lead. The greatest mistake any leader can ever make is to assume that the leader is the struggle, and is to assume that the leader is the one who is the alpha and omega of what the people must do. Let us take back the struggle to where it belongs, in the hands of the people. The country we want to see is in our hearts and in our hands, and we can only unleash it for future generations and for ourselves when we begin to all act, not as politicians, not as trade unions, not as churches, but as citizens. So the bottom line is for us to go back to our common denominator, that which unites us, being citizens of Zimbabwe. And we need to be united as citizens. That's why I said this is not about ZANU, this is not about MDC, this is not about the old, the young, it's about everybody. because our common destiny is under threat. Our common future has been jeopardized, and we need to rescue it. We're a lost nation, we're a broken nation. We need to discover ourselves. And to discover ourselves, we need unity. So that is the different thing that you are going to see. This is no longer about MDC being the big party or ZCT being the bigger brother. This is about all of us being united and having a common platform. And citizens united can never be defeated. No army, no weaponry, no armory can stand when the people say enough is enough. And that is what we are saying now. To draw the line in the sand. No matter the cost, we're determined to move forward. So I hope I've answered you without saying much. This is a convergence of citizens, and we are ready to have that mobilization taking place and that mobilization advanced. The second one, you said unity. You know, I have to disabuse the nation and ourselves of this whole notion that MDC is divided. There's no division. The people are united. We are united. The fact that we have a few individuals who, out of their own cases of convenience, choose to go the other side does not make us divided. You are talking about names you are mentioning. They've chosen to side with those who are oppressing us. It has nothing to do with the unity of our people. Zimbabweans are united, they know what they want. And I told you, don't make the mistake of confusing or conflating MDCT and MDC Alliance. It's like ZANU-Ndonga and ZANU-PF. They are two separate institutions. We are two separate institutions. Let MDCT go and contribute to the liberation of Zimbabwe. We are contributing. That is the end of the story. So don't waste time on things that are not really issues, because the people are united. We in the leadership in the alliance are united, and we're uniting with other progressive forces. That is what matters. And don't really focus to say, no, we are united, and you see the unit of the people when we start acting.
Thank you, Mr. President. So I'll take the last round of questions.
Silent.
Sorry?
You're silent.
What is your definition of silence? What do you want me to do?
Okay. So
You want me to? How do you want me to talk? Please educate me on how I should do. Because when I'm saying something, you are silent. When I'm acting, you are silent. Right now, as I speak, 98% of the people who have cases in courts are MDC leaders across the breadth and length. Some arrested in Warren Park acting, some arrested in Bulawayo acting, some arrested in Harare acting. It's an ongoing process. And like what Comrade Musa said, a revolution is never a walk in the park. It's not a one-day wonder. It's multiple actions, consistent, persistent, and resilient. And that's what we are doing. So this whole thing are saying, Chamisa is silent, some are saying Chamisa makes too much noise in ZANU-PF. It depends on where you are. And I can understand. It's a source of inspiration, because I realize that people have hope and they want us to do something and say something more, and we will provide that more.